Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Speaking Nerds channel. We are so excited to have you here with us today. I'm your host, Maya.
And I'm John. This is the place where we explore real English, the kind of language that native speakers use every single day. Not boring textbook English, but the natural, easy-flowing language that helps you sound like a native speaker.
That's right. And if you're serious about speaking English naturally and understanding how native speakers really talk, please help us out right now by clicking that like button and subscribing to English Speaking Nerds. Your support really helps us continue making videos that actually help you improve.
We truly appreciate every single one of you. We love reading your comments and hearing about your progress. Now, today's topic is something incredibly useful but often confusing for English learners. We're talking about how to use the word get in everyday conversation.
How to use get in everyday conversation. This is such an important topic because get is probably one of the most common words in English, and native speakers use it constantly. But here's the thing, get has so many different meanings and uses that it can feel really confusing.
Exactly. And once you understand how to use get correctly, your English will sound so much more natural and fluent. Native speakers use get in dozens of different ways every single day, and we're going to teach you all of them today.
Please stay with us until the very end because we're going to cover get for receiving things, get for understanding, get for buying, get for arriving, get for becoming, get in phrasal verbs, get in common expressions, and so much more. This lesson is going to change how you speak English.
So, let's jump right in. Maya, why is the word get so important in English?
Oh, that's such a good question to start with. Get is important because it's one of the top 10 most common words in English. Native speakers use it all the time because it's short, easy, and it can replace so many longer, more formal words. Instead of saying receive, we say get. Instead of saying obtain, we say get. Instead of saying understand, we say get. It makes our English sound relaxed and natural.
Yes, and there's something I call the get flexibility principle that makes this word so powerful.
The get flexibility principle. Tell everyone what that means.
The get flexibility principle is the idea that get can mean many different things depending on the context. The same word can mean receive, understand, buy, become, arrive, and more. This flexibility is why native speakers love using get. It works in so many situations, but it's also why learners find it confusing at first.
That's perfectly explained. And get has what I call conversational power.
Conversational power. Explain that concept.
Conversational power means that using get makes you sound friendly, casual, and natural, like a real native speaker. If you always use formal words like receive or obtain or purchase, you'll sound too formal and textbook-like. But when you use get, you sound relaxed and confident. This is the secret to sounding like a native speaker.
Perfect. And many English learners experience what I call get avoidance.
Get avoidance. What's that?
Get avoidance is when learners are scared to use get because they're worried about making mistakes. They know get has many meanings, so they avoid it completely and use longer, more complicated words instead. But the truth is, using get correctly is one of the fastest ways to improve your conversational English.
Excellent point. And understanding get requires what I call context awareness.
Context awareness. Define that for our viewers.
Context awareness means understanding that the meaning of get comes from the words around it and the situation. Get by itself doesn't have one fixed meaning. You need to look at the whole sentence. I got a letter means receive. I got tired means became. I got home means arrived. The context tells you what get means. Once you understand this, get becomes easy.
That's crucial. So let's start with the most basic and common use of get. using it to mean receive or obtain something. This is probably the first meaning most people learn.
Right. When you get something, it means you receive it or it comes to you. For example, I got a package today. She got a letter from her friend. Did you get my email? He got a lot of gifts on his birthday. All of these mean you received something.
Can you give us more examples in different situations?
Sure. At work, you might say, I got your message. Did you get the report I sent? She got the promotion she wanted. At home, you might say, I got a phone call from my mom. We got so much mail today. I got a text from Sarah. All of these mean you received something.
Perfect. Now let's talk about get, meaning understand. This is super common in everyday conversation, and many learners don't know about this meaning.
Yes. When you say, I get it, you mean I understand it. For example, do you get what I'm saying means, do you understand what I'm saying? I don't get this math problem means, I don't understand this math problem. She finally got the joke means she finally understood the joke. This meaning of get is so important because native speakers use it constantly. What are some more examples?
Here are common ones. I get it now means I understand now. Do you get me means do you understand me? He doesn't get it means he doesn't understand. I got what you meant means I understood what you meant. Did you get the instructions can mean both did you receive them and did you understand them. Context tells you which one.
That's a great point about context. Now let's talk about get, meaning buy or purchase. This is another super common use.
Right. Instead of saying buy, native speakers often say get. It sounds more casual and natural. For example, I need to get some milk. Let's get pizza for dinner. I got this shirt on sale. Can you get bread on your way home? All of these mean buy or purchase.
What are some everyday situations where we use get for buying? At a restaurant, you might say, I'm going to get the salad. At a store, I need to get a new phone. With friends, let's get ice cream. Planning shopping, I have to get groceries today. Buying tickets, I got tickets to the concert. All these situations use get instead of buy or purchase.
Now let's talk about get, meaning arrive or reach a place. This is another meaning many learners don't know about.
Yes, when you get somewhere, it means you arrive there. For example, what time did you get home? I got to work late today. When you get here, call me. They got to the airport early. This meaning is so common in everyday conversation.
Can you give more examples with different places?
Sure. I got to the party around 8 p.m. What time do we get there? She got to school on time. We got back from vacation yesterday. I can't wait to get home. Let me know when you get to the restaurant. All of these use get to mean arrive.
Perfect. Now this is important. Get also means become. This is when something changes from one state to another.
Right. When you get plus an adjective, it often means become. For example, I'm getting tired means I'm becoming tired. It's getting dark means it's becoming dark. She got angry means she became angry. The weather is getting cold means the weather is becoming cold.
What are more examples of get meaning become?
Here are lots of common ones. I got sick last week. He's getting better. Don't get upset. I got really hungry. She got excited about the trip. I'm getting nervous. It got really quiet. He's getting old. I got worried when you didn't call. All of these mean become.
Now let's talk about one of the most important things, get in phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs with get are everywhere in English.
This is huge. A phrasal verb is get plus a preposition or adverb, and it creates a completely new meaning. There are probably hundreds of phrasal verbs with get, and native speakers use them constantly. Let's go through the most common ones.
Let's start with get up. What does that mean?
Get up means to rise from bed or to stand up. For example, I get up at 7 a.m. every day. Get up, we're late. What time do you usually get up? I got up early this morning. This is one of the most common phrasal verbs in English.
Now tell us about get out.
Get out means to leave a place or to exit. For example, get out of bed. I need to get out of the house. Let's get out of here. Get out of my way. We got out of the car. It means to move from inside to outside.
What about get in?
Get in means to enter or to arrive. For example, get in the car. What time did you get in last night? He got in through the back door. I just got in from the airport. It's the opposite of get out.
Now explain get on.
Get on means to board something like a bus, train, or plane. For example, get on the bus. I got on the train at 8 a.m. What time do we get on the plane? But get on can also mean to have a good relationship. We get on really well means we have a good relationship. So it has two meanings.
That's right. And what about get off?
Get off means to leave a bus, train, plane, or to leave work. For example, get off the bus at the next stop. I got off work at 5 p.m. What time do you get off? She got off the plane and went straight home. It's the opposite of get on.
Now let's talk about get back. This one has multiple meanings.
Yes, get back can mean to return to a place. What time did you get back? I got back from vacation yesterday. I'll get back to you later means I'll contact you again later. Get back can also mean to receive something you had before. I got my book back. She got her money back. So many meanings in one phrasal verb.
What about get along?
Get along means to have a good relationship with someone. For example, do you get along with your boss? We get along great. He doesn't get along with his brother. It's very similar to get on, which we mentioned earlier.
Now tell us about get over.
Get over means to recover from something bad, like an illness or a difficult situation. For example, I got over my cold. She can't get over the breakup. It took me a long time to get over it. You need to get over it and move on. This is super common when talking about recovering emotionally or physically.
What about get through?
Get through means to survive a difficult time or to finish something difficult. For example, we'll get through this together. I finally got through the book. How did you get through that tough time? It can also mean to make contact. I tried calling, but I couldn't get through, means I couldn't make contact.
Now explain get away.
Get away means to escape or to take a vacation. For example, the thief got away. We need to get away for the weekend. I need to get away from work for a while. Let's get away somewhere quiet. It means to leave and go somewhere else, especially to relax or escape.
What about get around?
Get around means to move from place to place or to avoid something. For example, it's easy to get around the city by bus. She gets around really well for her age. Or, we need to get around this problem means we need to find a way to avoid this problem. It can also mean news spreading. Word gets around fast means news spreads quickly.
Now tell us about get together.
Get together means to meet with someone socially. For example, let's get together sometime. We should get together for coffee. We got together last weekend. It's a very casual, friendly way to talk about meeting people.
What about get rid of?
Get rid of means to throw away or remove something you don't want. For example, I need to get rid of these old clothes. How can I get rid of this headache? We got rid of our old car. I can't get rid of this cold. It means to eliminate something.
Now explain get ahead.
Get ahead means to become successful or to make progress. For example, she really wants to get ahead in her career. You need to work hard to get ahead. He got ahead by working smart. It's about moving forward and being successful.
What about get behind?
Get behind means to be late with something or to support someone. For example, I got behind on my work. Don't get behind with your payments. Or, we really got behind the team means we really supported the team. Two different meanings depending on context.
Now let's talk about common get expressions. These are fixed phrases that native speakers use all the time.
Yes, these expressions are so important. Let's start with get going. This means to start or leave. For example, we should get going means we should leave now. I need to get going means I need to start or leave. It's very common when you want to leave a place.
What about get started?
Get started means to begin something. For example, let's get started. We should get started on this project. I got started early this morning. When can you get started? It's a very common way to talk about beginning.
Tell us about get lost.
Get lost literally means to not know where you are. For example, I got lost on the way here. Don't get lost. But it can also be a rude way to tell someone to leave you alone. Get lost means go away. So be careful with this one.
What about get a move on?
Get a move on means to hurry up. For example, get a move on, we're late. We need to get a move on. It's an informal way to tell someone to move faster.
Now explain get in touch.
Get in touch means to contact someone. For example, let's get in touch soon. I'll get in touch with you next week. Please get in touch when you arrive. It's a very polite, friendly way to talk about contacting someone.
What about get the hang of?
Get the hang of means to learn how to do something. For example, I'm starting to get the hang of it. It took me a while to get the hang of this job. Once you get the hang of it, it's easy. It means to understand how something works.
Tell us about get the point.
Get the point means to understand the main idea. For example, do you get the point? I get the point. You don't need to explain more. He didn't get the point of the story. It's similar to get it, but focuses on the main idea.
What about get ready?
Get ready means to prepare yourself. For example, get ready for school. I'm getting ready to leave. Are you getting ready for the party? I need to get ready. This is extremely common in everyday life.
Now explain get used to.
Get used to means to become comfortable with something new. For example, I'm getting used to my new job. It takes time to get used to living alone. Did you get used to the weather there? It's about becoming familiar with something.
What about get a chance?
Get a chance means to have an opportunity. For example, I never get a chance to relax. Did you get a chance to read it? I hope I get a chance to visit. It's about having time or opportunity to do something.
Tell us about get a kick out of.
Get a kick out of means to enjoy something or find it amusing. For example, I get a kick out of watching comedy shows. He gets a kick out of telling jokes. She got a kick out of that story. It means something makes you happy or entertained.
Now let's talk about get in questions. Native speakers use get in questions constantly.
Yes, common questions with get include, did you get it? Which can mean, did you receive it? Or did you understand it? When did you get here? How did you get here? Where did you get that? Can you get me some water? All of these are very natural questions.
What are more examples of get questions?
Here are more. What time do you get off work? Do you get along with your neighbors? How do I get there? Where can I get tickets? Did you get my message? When will you get back? Can we get together sometime? These questions are so common in daily conversation.
Now let's talk about common mistakes with get. What mistakes do learners often make?
One big mistake is using get in formal writing. Get is perfect for conversation, but in formal writing, you should use more formal words. For example, in an essay, use receive instead of get, obtain instead of get, arrive instead of get. but in speaking, get is perfect.
What's another common mistake?
Another mistake is confusing get with have in certain expressions. For example, it's I have to go, not I get to go when talking about obligation. But I get to go means I have the opportunity to go, which is different. Also, it's I have a car, not I get a car when talking about possession. Be careful with these differences.
What about word order with get?
Good point. With phrasal verbs, word order matters. For example, get your coat on or get on your coat are both correct. But get it on is correct, while get on it means something different. With pronouns, the pronoun usually goes in the middle. Get it back, not get back it. This takes practice.
Now let's talk about the tenses of get. How do we use get in different tenses?
Great question. Present tense is get or gets. I get home at 6 p.m. She gets tired easily. Past tense is got. I got your email yesterday. We got married last year. Future tense uses will get. I will get there soon. You'll get used to it. Present perfect uses have, has, got, or have, has, gotten. I've got a new job, or I've gotten better at it.
What's the difference between got and gotten?
Good question. In American English, gotten is the past participle for most meanings. I've gotten better. He's gotten really tall. But for possession, we use got. I've got a car means I have a car. In British English, got is used for everything. I've got better and I've got a car. Both are correct depending on where you are.
Now let's talk about get in negative sentences. How do we use get with not?
With get, we use don't or didn't. For example, I don't get it means I don't understand. I didn't get your message. She doesn't get home until late. We didn't get a chance to talk. The structure is don't or doesn't or didn't plus get.
What about using get in commands or suggestions?
Get is perfect for commands and suggestions. For example, get me some coffee, please. Get out of here. Let's get going. Get ready. These are all very natural. Commands with get are direct and clear.
Now let me share something personal. Maya, what's one way you use get all the time in your daily life?
That's a fun question. I probably say I need to get going about 10 times a day. I use it when I'm leaving the office, when I'm finishing a phone call, when I'm about to leave a friend's house. It's just such a natural, friendly way to say you need to leave. I also say, let's get coffee all the time instead of let's have coffee. It sounds more casual and fun. What about you, John? What's your favorite way to use get?
I love that question. For me, I probably say I get it more than any other phrase with get. When someone's explaining something to me, when someone's sharing their feelings, when someone's telling me about a situation, I constantly say I get it to show understanding. It's such a simple phrase, but it's so powerful. It shows empathy and understanding. I also use get together all the time. Let's get together this weekend. We should get together soon. It's just a warm, friendly way to suggest meeting up with people.
See how natural get is when you use it in real life? It becomes automatic. And that's exactly what we want for you, for get to feel natural and automatic when you speak.
So now you have everything you need to use get confidently in everyday conversation. You know the different meanings, the phrasal verbs, the common expressions, how to use it in questions, and how to avoid common mistakes.
So we want to hear from you right now. Tell us in the comments, what's one phrase with get that you use all the time? Or what's one phrasal verb with get that you want to practice? Share with us. Practice using the language we taught you today.
This is your safe space to practice. Write a sentence using get, share your favorite get expression, or ask us questions about any get phrase you're confused about. We read every comment.
And if this video helped you understand get better and feel more confident using it, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps us know you want more lessons like this.
Please share this video with your friends who are learning English.
Maybe someone who's confused about phrasal verbs or someone who wants to sound more natural in conversation. This lesson can really help them.
Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our new videos. We're here every week teaching you real, natural, everyday English.
Until next time, stay curious, keep practicing, and remember that learning get is one of the biggest steps to sounding like a native speaker.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep getting better at English every single day.
We can't wait to see your comments and hear about your progress.
See you in the next video.
Bye, everyone.
Take care. Bye.